last night, lying on couch watching some TV show. Shitty weather, raining and cold after 3 weeks of unbearable heat wave. All of a sudden, I hear someone inhale and cough. I shit my pants at that moment since I know I'm the only one in the house. Girlfriend is pulling a night shift. Turn down TV, can't hear anything. Shrug it off as sound from TV or my mind plays tricks. It was pretty late. 10 minutes later, I hear footsteps. Oh my fucking life.jpg. Now I'm 100% sure that I'm not alone in the house. Jump up, turn on the light, and run to the hallway to get my bat. I grab the bat and start checking rooms. Light from hallway is illuminating parts of the kitchen. Notice dirty tracks that led to the basement, 6 feet away from where I was lying. Oh my fucking god, Webum. Slowly open the basement door. There's no fucking light down there. Go to get flashlight. Return with flashlight in one hand and bat in the other. I slowly go down the stairs. I can hear something rustling in the far corner of the basement. Someone is breathing heavy and digging through stuff. I stand near the boiler, peek around the corner, and I can see a tall figure standing, illuminated by the dim light of the street light from the small basement window. Scared shitless, I turn off the torch in hopes he won't notice me. He was tall. I'm 6'2" and he was taller than me. Anyway, as I was standing near the boiler, I noticed that it was leaking all over the floor. Has anyone had that kind of problem? Can I repair it myself, or do I need to call a repairman? Pick related. Spray some Flex Seal on it. This was back when I was still living at my mom's house, and the only people that live in the house is me and my mom. And during nights, certain times a week, my mom would work the night shifts as a nurse. Anyways, GF comes over one time while mom is at work. We Netflix and chill. She has to get up to use the bathroom. The bathroom in the hallway is adjacent to my mom's room. My mom usually leaves her door open while she's gone. And GF comes back looking really worried, asking why is my mom mad? What the fuck? My mom's at work. GF tells me to stop joking and claims my mom is just standing by her bed and just staring angrily at her, not saying anything, even after GF greeted her. Think she's fucking with me at first, but she seems genuinely shaken when we go back, and I prove to her that my mom went to work, her car is gone, etc. GF gets scared shitless and begs to spend to leave. Take her home and chill at a friend's house. She's not the type to make shit up like that. She genuinely seemed fucking scared, and the way she described how my mom was supposedly just standing there, staring angrily at her, and the lights in the room were off. Posted this before. Nobody gave a shit, so I'll keep it short. Overnight solo hike. Slept in a cave. Kept hearing the sound of something banging against a tree, and trees falling. There's no wind, but La Nina has left the ground soaked. Think nothing of it and go back to sleep. Hike out the next morning. Encounter a local who lives across the river. It's an isolated community. Asked me if I heard anything unusual that night. Tell him about the banging sounds and trees falling. Anon, you just sent shivers down my spine. He said the people in that community had heard something lurking around their properties that night. His neighbor dogs had been killed and placed on top of a rock near the river. Proceeds to show me the picture of the dead doggo, frowny face. He apparently took a fuckload of pictures of the scrub that night, hoping to capture this creature. Shows me a photo on his phone of this creepy, hairy fucking thing with long, white fingers and black eyes peering out from behind a boulder. The locals are convinced it's a yowie. I'm not superstitious, but this actually happened. For all I know, they had too many beers and made the bad financial decision to purchase a furry suit to fuck with hikers. Regardless, it's a spooky campfire story to tell. Alone with dog in house on outskirts of town. A rather small house despite it being 2 stories, surrounded by trees on all but one side. One night, beyond computer upstairs, hear a strange, very low humming noise. Turn off everything in room that's making sound. Sound is coming from outside. Open window. Sound is coming from woods. As I listen, it gets louder. See nothing. Starting to get creeped. Dog getting nervous and whining. Fuck this. Close, lock window, close shades, lock door, get bat. Noise is so loud, windows rattling. Sounds like a jet engine hovering above my house. Suddenly, everything silent. Be still. Very faint sounds of multiple footsteps outside. Footsteps fade in the direction of my backyard. Think I hear back door open. Heart racing, clutching bat, sweating bullets. Dog is a puss and is just hiding under the bed without a peep. Hear muffled footsteps throughout first floor. Now there's some coming upstairs. Oh my fuck, oh my fuck, oh my fuck, I'm gonna die. Something's just outside the door. Right before the fight or flight kicks in, dog barrels out from under the door and charges the door. His growl is like nothing I've heard before, deep and guttural. The dog continues to growl like a demon for about a minute before turning to me and lifting his ears. Be still. Hear silence. To be safe, I wait about an hour in silence. Dog is just panting and wagging his tail. Deem it safe to go out. Open door. First thing that hits me is a terrible stench, like rancid formaldehyde. Dog runs downstairs and sniffs about. I check all my rooms with my bat. Nothing but that lingering smell. Go downstairs. Nothing out of place in living room. Go to kitchen. Fridge door slightly open. A few cabinet doors open. After determining that all is safe and nothing is stolen, I lock every door and window, retreating back to my room where I stay awake through the night with my dog and bat. Nothing like that has ever happened again. I occasionally get a whiff of that terrible smell outside my house, but never inside. Thank God. A few months ago, internet saying that there are some fuckers in my area raping and killing people. They drive up to people asking if they've seen a dog. After that, they ask if they want to drive around with them and help look for a dog. You know what happens next. One evening, me and my friends walking near woods. A black car with tinted windows drives to us. A creepy guy with a creepy girl asks if we've seen a dog. We started to get scared. Say no. Tries to get us near the car. Starts walking fast. Guy keeps talking to us, following us for some moments. Gives up and drives away. Don't know if they were the real killers, but definitely scary. I couldn't find the site, but it's in Latvian and I'm on my phone. They haven't been caught. Charlie Noonan's last interview. Charlie Noonan was an amateur folklorist who traveled throughout the South and Southwestern United States during the early years of the 20th century, collecting tall tales and stories of the supernatural. According to his wife, Ellie, Charlie was told the story one day by an Oklahoma farmer about a strange woman who lived alone on an isolated property in the Panhandle. The farmer claimed the woman was not a woman at all, but something else, something that hid its true nature beneath a headscarf and was never seen without a large dog by its side. Noonan was apparently intrigued enough to try searching for the woman during one of his research road trips. He was never seen again. Ellie Noonan was later contacted by a Tulsa pawnbroker who remembered reading about her husband's disappearance in the papers. After finding his name engraved on a camera sold to him by an itinerant, the pawnbroker returned the camera, and Miss Noonan had the film inside developed in the hopes of finding a clue as to his whereabouts. This was the only photo on the roll. Unfortunately, neither the location of the property nor the name of the farmer who told him the story was recorded in Noonan's notes. Be 11-year-old me, playing some video in my room. Smuggler's Run. It was the shit. Screen goes black for a loading screen. A woman is standing behind me in a reflection. Try not to notice. Start the mission. Remember losing. Oh shit. Another loading screen. The woman is standing closer. My testicles drop. I turn to face her. My face went. She's gone. Be in kindergarten or early school. Can't remember. Have to go home by myself. It's 1 kilometer on foot. Just as I went across the panic crossing, a black Audi pulls up next to me. Some bald guy asks if he can drive me home. Says he's a friend of Dad. Even young, I was really shy and hated being helped. Said no and walked off. My face went. Maybe if I wasn't such an autistic fuck, I'd be dead or a sex slave.